Welcome to this product sense exercise. It's a quick example of how you can come up with three quick ideas in the middle of your day when you have a bad experience with a product. In this case, we're going to talk about Bark. Bark is a third party marketplace for finding service providers. For example, in this case, I was looking for a social media expert to help me with my small business. Hopefully at the end you'll understand how you can do this on your own, and I will try and post these regularly with different examples from different products or different problems I encounter in my life. So let's get going and talk about Bark. So as a solopreneur, I decided I needed help with social media. I'm horrible about marketing myself. So I started looking for a social media expert and went to a couple of different platforms. I'll talk about some of the others later. But for today, we're focused on Bark. What ended up happening when I got to Bark was they asked me for my telephone number, which to me is a signal, oh, this is going to be expensive. If they're trying to get me in contact with a human, this is not for me. So I stopped it and canceled the service and then focused on, oh my goodness, this is a great example of coming up with a solution. So I thought, all right, if I am a small business owner who wants help finding a social media expert, what could be some things that would make the product better for me? In an article that I'll link to, I go through the whole thought process in greater depth. But this, I just want to do a short little explanation of three ideas I came up with. I identified my pain point as I need to find somebody, but I don't have a lot of money. I'm on a tight budget. So I came up with three solutions. I call it the selector, the calculator, or the slider. The selector is about selecting a price range that you're willing. And so then it would quickly just you select your price range as part of your onboarding rather than you're giving your telephone number, and it'll show you a handful of possible service businesses that could help you. The second one, the calculator, is the idea is put stuff in your cart and it'll calculate, and then you can take stuff out of your cart the services that you're looking for. So in this case, it might be I wanted someone to post on LinkedIn, I wanted someone to post on Facebook, I wanted a strategy, or I just wanted a list of posts. I wanted it twice a week, or 5 times a week, and then it could change the pricing and then send me to specialists based on the things I put in my bucket. The third is a slider tool solution. So the idea is you could slide up and down based on the prices that you wanted, and it would then give you a series of packages that, and maybe create a little AI video that explains what you're getting. So the first one is really, I care about price. Let's put that up front. The next one is, I don't know what things cost. I know what I want, but I don't know what it costs. So let me put the things in and you tell me how much they're going to cost roughly and then send me to people. And the third one is, I know I'm on a budget, but I don't quite know what I should or can get with that. And so more about a discovery. So what we get more complex as we go. The first one is it's pure price. Just show me price. We'll figure out the details later. The second is about the details matter. I know what I want, and I want to know how much it's going to cost me. And then the third is I have a budget. I'm not quite sure what I need. I'm looking for an expert to tell me what I need, and this will help get me at that. The solution I would prioritize in this case is the calculator. I think it gets at the heart of the problem for somebody who's tight on a budget. They probably have somewhat of an idea of what they want, and they don't want to be oversold. And so maybe the way to get started is to buy specific things and then to understand, well, here's all the things I want, but maybe I can't afford those. So you can have a better conversation with the service provider, and it will reduce the frustrations on both sides. So this was a quick version of having a problem and then stopping them for a moment and thinking about what are three possible solutions, trying to stay very focused on the pain point, then evaluating which one I would build based on which one is the best at solving the pain point I set out to, and thinking about my solutions through different lenses. thank you for listening, and I hope to get you another one of these shortly.